Counsel, your appearance for Mr. Hopkins. Good morning. Would you waive formal reading? All right. We're setting you up for a pretrial on the 22nd. We already got that notice?
Progress.
All right. Mr. Hopkins, you working? Where do you work?
Wayne County, in County Roads.
How long you been with Wayne County?
For years, sir.
Awesome. Counsel, any reason not to put him on a personal bond?
Mr. Bonds, he lives in FCA, over the falls.
Okay. What time did we give you for that court date?
She didn't say we over Zoom.
Because you got to give him a time. Heather.
Sorry, Judge. 9:40.
Got that? 9:40? All right, I'm going to put you on a personal bond, Mr. Hopkins. First two conditions are pretty obvious. One, stay out of trouble. Two, participate with your court date. The third one is do not purchase, possess, or consume any mood-altering substance unless you've got a doctor's prescription. So that means no alcohol, no marijuana. Can you live with those rules?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you mess that up?
Yes, sir.
If you mess it up, we put you in jail. It's going to cost you money to get out.
Yes.
Any questions? You all set? Have a nice day. Merry
Joe, I'm
Christmas.
printing out the notice now.
Just hang on, I'm gonna guess.
Take that.
Oh, I got it. Thank you.
Oh.
Hey, Mr. Hopkins? Yes, sir. You can be back on Zoom in front of Judge Martin. Do you have a Zoom? Yep. Okay. That's the Zoom ID number. Thursday, 1/22, and then photo. Okay. Thank you. Love you, sir. Thank you. You guys great reform, sir? Yeah. Yeah.
Sit down. Start that. Yes, sir. You want me to go gather up a couple more? We got a couple minutes?
Yeah, he's on the phone.
All right.
Right, okay.
You sit down. You gotta say, no, okay.
You know how to do the Zooms?
What?
The Zoom?
No.
So you don't have to come here, you can do it all on the computer, all on your telephone. Somebody will be able to teach you. You got lots of time between now and January 22nd at 9:50 p.m. Okay? Good luck, yes, sir.
Do I have to do that?
You have to do it on Zoom, yes. It's a Zoom appointment. So you got plenty of time. You got over a month, somebody can teach you for sure.
You're gonna go with
You gotta learn, you know?
Okay.
What you gotta do. Thank you. How you doing, sir? Hi, Mark. The attorney, they come in here? Yes.
Paper girl knowledge. Okay, you ready? Yeah, whenever Jody time. Let me know we're ready. Please. Wait, no, Jody, no. Is that? Oh, it's done? It was right during COVID.
That's actually something. This is 40s. It's what I thought.
Yeah, I think it'd be about 5 years, yeah.
Fix this. Love. It's very nice child. Still big out to my name.
I still have like I'm 14.
I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to.
I feel like I'm 85. I am 14.
No. Listen, don't get started on black.
And then how are you? Hopefully I feel that I'm gonna hit right.
Okay, so we had your testimony. We have a prosecutor alternative. Yeah, did prosecutor trying to say it did? Yeah, everything is really good.
Is she over here?
Yeah, okay, here it is. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I was good. I'm hard to hear.
Oh, in the back.
It just looks like a bad thing.
You sit on it too?
No.
Have a seat, people.
I knew a guy that was a truck driver, kept going to chiropractor, was doing bad time. He was a chiropractor, someone told me. Quit sitting on your lawn.
Oh, yes,
His wallet was like that thing.
It's like, what an idiot. How come he couldn't figure that out?
exactly.
I paid 2 years. 2 years for they can stop fighting me. Where'd you go?
I thought you had a paid attorney. Thomas Makarowski.
Uh,
Good morning, Mr. Bowditch.
Good morning, Frank Jeff Valley, 45367, appearing on behalf of Tomkowski. Sir, could you tell your name for the record, please? Mr. James Tomkowski.
Good morning.
Your Honor, today's date, time set for breaking in this matter. We waive formal readings. Also had a chance to pre-try this case, you have an executed plea agreement subject to court approval. In that agreement, Mr. Tomkowski If you plead guilty to an added, or, visibly impaired, understanding and including the charge will be dismissed.
Thank you. Sir, did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Bowdish today? You understand those options you're presented with?
Yes.
You understand the possible penalty for the charge?
Yes.
And how do you wish to plead?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today? Mr. Bowditch, would you voir dire?
Yes.
Morning, Mr. Kaplan.
What are your asking?
Offense date was October 11 this year.
Mr. Markowski, on October 11th of this year, were you driving, sir?
I was.
Were you driving in van here in town?
Yeah.
Had you been drinking?
Earlier, yes.
What had you been drinking?
Yes.
Do you believe because of consumption of that alcohol, your ability to drive a vehicle is impaired?
Yeah.
Did you take a breath test, sir?
I did.
Do you have any reason to doubt or challenge the validity of that test?
No.
Your Honor, I don't believe we know the, but, do you believe it was over the legal?
All right.
Yeah.
That's satisfied, Your Honor.
So am I. I'll dismiss the original charge.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Makarowski, I am going to refer you to my probation department downstairs. They're going to schedule with you to come back for an interview and a sentencing date. Based on that interview, they're going to put together a report and a recommendation of sentence. You'll have a chance to go over that with Mr. Bowditch for your sentencing date. I will have read that report, then we'll talk about that report and anything else you want to talk about before I sentence. You understand all that? In the meantime, I'm going to put you on a personal bond. First two conditions are pretty obvious. One, stay out of trouble. Two, cooperate with the process so we can move you towards sentencing. Third condition is do not purchase, possess, or consume any mood-altering substance unless you've got a doctor's prescription. That means marijuana and alcohol are off the table. Understood? Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court amount of $1,000 if you screw up on bond?
Yeah.
Any questions? You're all set. Go on downstairs. Front counter, they'll call your name, give you those dates. Enrique, you're welcome. Enrique Cano Hernandez.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. For the record, Jeff Bottom. Yeah. Sir, can you tell the judge the name?
Enrique was a Hernandez.
Good morning, sir.
Your Honor, today is date time set for arraignment in this matter. We wait for the briefing standing. We've also had a chance to pre-trial this case, Your Honor, which is 2022 and 2019 case. On both of these matters, Your Honor, we have an executed plea agreement subject to court approval. In both of these matters, Mr. Cano would be pleading guilty to an added count of no operating license on person. Given the understanding the original charges would be dismissed.
Thank you. Sir, do you understand your rights and options? You understand the possible penalty?
Yes.
Understanding this, are you pleading guilty to two counts of no valid operator's license on person? And are you doing so freely and voluntarily today? On January 7, 2022, did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township? Was your license suspended, revoked, or denied at the time? On November 4, 2019, did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township?
Yes.
Was your license suspended, revoked, or denied at the time? I'll accept your plea to both added charges, dismiss both the original charges. What's the status now?
Your Honor, he's working on, he has to settle an immigration issue, and then he'll get his CDL back. He has to get it on.
Okay.
Your Honor, the only thing that might come in, and I don't know, he was since 2022. Matter of fact, I think this year, he hasn't been incarcerated.
Since 22?
Yes, since 22. Matter of fact, I think it was this year.
Just.
And I don't know if the judge would, if his incarceration mattered the length. I think it was 11 days for this one, but he did 4 months. I think between here and Livingston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was he in jail on these files?
Here, it was, possession of stolen property of the car.
Okay, so you weren't in jail on these charges.
Out of this court, a felony.
Court, yeah.
Understood. All right. Okay. All right. And are you working now? Where at?
Like, for myself, self-employed,
What do you do?
construction, basically.
What kind?
Everything basically except driveways.
Okay. All right, we've got, a speeding ticket from 2019, a registration plate charge from 2022, a no proof of insurance from 2022, $1,200 worth of tickets you've never done anything on. Why not?
Here,
Here.
I was told that's all I had. The driving suspended.
You were told by who?
The judge that I saw for because they put me on diversion.
Okay,
They said you have to take care of these 2 tickets, and that was these 2. I did not.
okay. Well, they might have been talking about misdemeanors.
Oh,
Yeah.
With a civil infraction, if you report, if you serve on the default,
oh,
if it's a misdemeanor, you get a warrant. If it's a civil infraction, they just assume your guilt.
oh. Well, I have to take care of all of them now, no matter.
Are you in a position to do that?
Right this second, but I can do it within the next 2 weeks.
All right, so those tickets are $1,281. You can take care of that in 2 weeks?
Yes.
Okay, so by the 9th? All right, that takes care of that pile of money. Anything you want me to consider before I sentence you on today's files? All right, normally on these charges, I would assess fines and costs and 4 days on the court work program, but given the fact that we had you for a while on some other files with jail, I'm going to waive that. You're welcome. All right, unfortunately, because these files are sold and we haven't seen you, you've racked up some late fees and penalties. So on each of these files, fines and costs is $650. I'm going to let you set up some kind of payment plan or payment arrangements downstairs today. So before you get out of here, have a paper plan on how we're going to get our money on those. All right, whether or not that's a due date, you're going to pay it all, or if you're going to do it over payments, however you do it.
Yeah, I didn't make payments on first.
Yeah, yep. But before you get out of here, I need that on paper.
Okay.
You're all set.
Thank you, Ron.
You're welcome. Aaron, is it Franchuk? How do you say it? Counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. May peace of sound from the floor. Attorney David, on behalf of the defendant, Aaron Frank, you stand to my right. Please state your name for the record.
My name is Eric Stephen Franklin.
Good morning, gentlemen. Tell me about the plea.
Yes, Your Honor. For the purpose of arraignment, I'd like to waive the formal reading and stand mute.
Done.
I did have an opportunity to speak with the prosecutor for purposes. We reached an agreement in this matter, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
To dismiss the original 2 counts, it's going to be in section of civil practice. My client would plead responsible for the double parking.
I see that, and he's agreed to pay fines and costs of $400.
Yes.
All right, I'll do it on the civil infraction, Heather. And can you pay the 400 today?
I can pay next week.
We do 14 days, Your Honor, if that's.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right, both original charges are dismissed.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Hold on, what do we got all here? Except for, all right, you've got something coming up for a review on January 5. Oh, offer sent to attorney on 12/9, must respond by 12/17. Are you handling some civil infractions for us?
Civil infraction.
Yeah, that one I just talked about was a speeding 21 over. And then we got another one. Failed to signal observe, review set for 12/18/25, still in pending status. Yeah, you might want to check those downstairs so we don't miss a deadline.
Absolutely.
All right, have a good day, gentlemen.
Thank you.
You as well.
Thank you.
What's this pile up here?
Old scratch.
Yaman El Ahmad?
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
Half of Mr. Elmont, say your name for the court.
Young officer.
So
You just need a new date?
Yes.
Okay,
the arraignment, he stand mute when he reading out the information.
all right. You working? Go ahead.
He is requesting a court appointed attorney to retrial.
Okay, all right. You're working? Where at?
Lowe's.
How long you been at Lowe's? Heather, can we do a pretrial 212?
Yes, Judge Martin. Is his last name ELHMAD?
Yep. What time,
Fine to me, or we get different?
No, it's signs deal.
Okay.
what time we doing that?
212 is gonna be 9:30.
And you said that's Judge Martin?
Correct.
All right. Sir, I'm gonna put you on a personal bond. First condition and second condition, both are kind of obvious. Stay out of trouble and show up for your court date. Third condition is do not purchase, possess, or consume any mood-altering substance unless you've got a doctor's prescription. That means marijuana and alcohol are off the table. Understood? Can you abide by those rules? Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you mess up on bond? Any questions? You're all set. Just wait a minute. We'll get you a paper notice. Haley, is it Matthew? Did I pronounce it right? Counsel?
Morning, Judge Dion Pattillo, 82378, on behalf of Ms. Matthew. State your name. Hazel Matthew. So, Your Honor, as to your name, stands in you anyway, reading, I have opportunity to discuss this matter with the prosecutor. There is an agreement to dismiss the original charge of operating while intoxicated, and Ms. Matthew would plead to operating while visibly impaired.
Thank you. Ms. Matthew, did you discuss with counsel your rights and options? You understand all those? You understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today? Counsel, if you would voir dire, I've got an incident date of October 9 this year.
Ms. Matthew, state your name for the court again one more time. And were you in the city of Van Buren Township on October 9th? Were you driving a motor vehicle? Prior to driving that motor vehicle, have you consumed alcohol? And do you believe that alcohol impaired your ability to satisfy?
I'm satisfied too. I'll dismiss the original charge. All right, Ms. Matthew, next step is I'm going to send you downstairs to the front counter. Probation is going to schedule for you to come back for an interview and a sentencing date. All right. I'll also put you on a personal bond in the meantime. Did you hear me do terms on the last one? First one is stay out of trouble. Second one is show up for your court date. Third one is, all right, raise your right hand. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you screw that up? Any questions for counsel before I let you go downstairs? You're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What was the name on that one I just handed you?
Yeah.
Feldkamp. Stay where you're at. We're just going to get you an adjourned notice date or adjourned date notice. So we'll take care of that. You're welcome. Front row, you're all together? All right, back row. All right. I'm doing one of my on base.
What we just witnessed is a perfect example of how a busy courtroom session operates behind the scenes. While some viewers might expect dramatic arguments or emotional outbursts, the reality of many court dockets is much more procedural, but that doesn't mean the consequences are any less serious. Throughout this session, the judge handled multiple cases back to back, each with its own legal circumstances. Some defendants were appearing for pre-trial scheduling, others were entering guilty pleas as part of negotiated agreements with prosecutors, and several were dealing with issues related to driving offenses. These kinds of cases are extremely common in local courts, particularly those involving operating while intoxicated, driving without a valid license, or unresolved traffic violations. One key theme that stands out in this hearing is the use of personal bonds. Instead of sending defendants directly to jail while they wait for further court proceedings, the judge allows them to remain free under specific conditions. But as we heard multiple times during this session, those conditions come with strict expectations: stay out of trouble, appear at scheduled court dates, and avoid any mood-altering substances unless prescribed by a doctor. Violating those conditions could immediately result in arrest, jail time, and a financial penalty of up to $1,000. Another interesting moment involved the discussion about unpaid tickets totaling over $1,200. Situations like this are surprisingly common. When drivers ignore traffic citations or fail to resolve civil infractions, late fees and penalties can accumulate quickly. In many cases, what began as a relatively minor issue can snowball into license suspensions, additional charges, and even court appearances like the one we saw here. We also saw how plea agreements work in real time. In several cases, defense attorneys negotiated with prosecutors so that defendants could plead guilty to reduce charges while the original counts were dismissed. This is a normal part of the justice system. Plea agreements help courts manage heavy caseloads while still holding defendants accountable for their actions. What's also notable here is how the judge balanced firmness with practicality. In one instance, the court acknowledged that a defendant had already spent time in jail on other matters and chose to waive additional days in the court work program. Instead, the focus shifted to resolving outstanding financial obligations and ensuring the defendant sets up a payment plan before leaving the courthouse. And that highlights an important point. The court isn't only about punishment, it's also about compliance and responsibility. Judges want defendants to follow through on court orders, pay fines when required, attend probation interviews, and address the underlying issues that brought them into the courtroom in the first place. For viewers watching this unfold, a question naturally comes to mind: are these conditions fair? On one hand, defendants are being given an opportunity to remain free while their cases move forward. On the other hand, the rules are strict, and failing to follow them can quickly lead to more serious consequences. That balance between accountability and opportunity is something every court must manage. At the end of the day, this session shows the reality of how justice works on a daily basis. Case by case, decision by decision, judges process dozens of matters that affect real people and real lives. Some defendants leave with warnings and responsibilities, others with fines or probation requirements, but each ruling is meant to keep the legal process moving forward while reinforcing the importance of following the law. And now, we want to hear from you. Do you think the judge handled these cases fairly? Should courts be stricter with repeat violations like unpaid tickets and driving offenses? Or is giving defendants another chance the right approach? If you found this case as interesting as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns and real legal moments you won't see anywhere else.